Okay, let's take a look at what is front-end and back-end development. For that, we're going to check what a internet process looks like on a very high-level, let's say, diagram, and understand what the steps look like when you request a page. So the first thing you need to know is that there's always a browser and a client. The browser is basically the program that you use to access the web, the Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, whatever you use. And then the server is basically a service that's out there in the internet. Basically, it's a group of servers or computers that are located in a specific URL. So when you type a URL, what happens is your internet provider will hook you up, will direct you to the appropriate server, and then that server will has a process that's a looping process that is always checking, is there a new request, is there a new request? And when it receives your request for a specific page, it basically renders or comes up with the code to build the page that you're requesting. And for that, it can access a database where all this content is located. Once that content is located, it packages all that up into a web page and returns it back to the browser, where the browser will render it as appropriate. So what is backend development and front-end development? So the idea is that backend development is the processes or the software, the code and the different routines and algorithms that live in the server and interact with the database, versus the browser code, which is the front-end development. So front-end development entails working with HTML, CSS, and JS, which are the basic languages or the basic systems that allow the browser to render the content that the server is giving back. So you can think of it as front end being everything that has to do with what the client sees, and then back end is all the data behind what that page looks like. So in this course, we're gonna focus on that piece. We're gonna be talking about how to code and how to develop applications that are inherently listening for requests from a browser and return back content, code, if you will, that will allow the browser to render that data, that information that is stored in the server.